So today I want to show you one more option that you can have with your contact paper stencils. I have some pieces over here that form Texas. And again, you'll do it the same way. There's 3 pieces. There is the front, and then these 2 are really stuck together. So you want to peel that back off first, and then you can just stick this on and then peel off this top part. This is just sticky to make sure you place it correctly. And then do the second part here. You can lay those together and make sure there's no overlap. I like to tape down where they meet, and I just use painter's tape to make sure that when you have those pieces lined up perfectly, I just tape it on the seam so that it doesn't bleed in between. And then I have vinyl that's going to go, as soon as this is dried, I'm just going to stick this vinyl on here and peel off that back. And again, seal the whole thing with polyurethane or polyacrylic. But I just wanted to show you another option with the stencil. This was obviously, I did the reverse of what most people would do. I painted the whole sign instead of just painting Texas. But I've noticed that if you use palette pieces or chunkier wood that is kind of a rustic feel, the stencil can bleed a little bit. If you like the rustic look, that works great. You don't have to distress it later. But if you don't, if you want a clean line like this, then you can do what I'm doing over here. I'm doing the same Goodall sign, but you see what I've done? I stuck the stencil on, and I don't want it to bleed. So instead of actually painting over this contact paper, I am using a pen to just mark where I'm going to paint. And this one's a little bit smaller design, so it has a little more detail to it than the big Texas. So, but it works the same way. And I've already done the whole thing. I was just finishing the G, and then I can take this off. And I now have letters that I can just go in with my paintbrush. I don't have any paint on it right now, but I could just go in with my paintbrush then. And I would obviously use something a little smaller than this. But this would just keep it from bleeding a little bit more. I like the cleaner look, but it just depends on what kind of sign, what design you're looking for. And it doesn't matter that you can see the pen mark because you're going to be painting over this part anyways. So just another option. I'll send you a picture so you can see what the finished product looks like. Again, be sure that you always seal it with something. You don't want to do all the work and then it get messed up somehow. So seal it with a polyurethane or a polyacrylic in a ventilated area. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.